How do you feel about being named bad in Mike and Mike's The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly segment?
Listen, they're just doing their job. They call it good, bad, ugly. I call it naughty and nice. But we're talking about the same thing, judging people. And when you're a high-profile professional athlete like I am, it just comes with the territory. For every Mike and Mike who don't believe in you, there's a little Tommy and Susie who do. And that's who I play for.
I like that.
I don't. That makes it sound like we're dissing Santa. I love Santa.
Mad at you.
Do you think I want to be on this naughty list?
You have dissed Santa. Your review of Rudolph was a disgrace.
Let's be honest. Rudolph's father and Santa were not nice to him. But they weren't.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying.
You know what Santa maybe needs to do? Look in the mirror.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So don't make it out. That was a completely accurate. That was an actual press conference Santa had. We're Mike and Mike. Chris Carter is here. Damian Woody is here. Our Adam.
Wow. Santa, any comment on Stephen A. and Skip Bayless saying they don't think you're good enough to make an NBA starting lineup?
I love Skip and Stephen A., but I have to disagree. I mean, Santa Claus does not ride pine. Have you ever heard of Smudge the reindeer? No, because he only guides the sleigh when someone's injured. Look at me. I'm not a smudge. I'm a Blitzen.
Any comment on the recent Sports Nation poll where 58% of viewers said they think you're doing this just for the endorsement deals?
Oh, that's ridiculous. Tell Michelle Beadle, I'm here because I love the game of basketball. I'm an athlete, and all I want to do is perform at the highest level. That's why I start every morning with North Pole Crunch. The only cereal I trust to give me the ho-ho whole grain oats I need.
Just so you know, 5-year-old me is so stoked that Santa knows my name.
Oh, that's
like
great.
so stoked.
Isn't that big?
Yeah.
Look at you.
Rest of my day's made. As you can see, Pablo Torre's filling in for Max today, and we will continue. But yes, that's a good wave. That's exactly what Max does. With some hoops rocketing away.
Man that needs no introduction, but in the interest of closed captioning, Santa Claus is here. How are you?
Very well, Scott. Good to be here.
Merry Christmas. A lot to do, obviously, but I've seen the promos, and apparently you're planning on playing on Christmas Day. I'm curious, what are you good at?
Really, my forte is hand speed. You know, people think Steph Curry, he's got a quick release, and he does, no question.
Right.
I'll tell you what, Scotty, when I hit the bottom of a chimney, I can get a dozen presents under the tree before he can drop a three.
All right. But when would you have time to work on that? Like, what do you do?
Well, you know, it's like anything else as a professional. You got to make time. So I try to get out of the workshop at least a couple times a day.
But, I mean, like, elves, with all due respect, like, they're not the biggest guys, so I'm just...
Yeah, but you put about 20 of them together and you got one guy.
Fair point. LeBron's a big guy. He's been great on your day, Christmas Day. I'm just, any fear that if he continues to be this good playing every Christmas, that he'll upstage you just a little bit?
Not at all. By the time he hits the boards, I'm already done. I'm sitting in front of the fire with an eggnog. It's no problem.
Understood. Kobe's been obviously a great star on Christmas as well, and this is the swan song. You going to miss him or what?
Oh, sure. Won't we all?
Yeah.
But the Cobster called me and he said he's going to come up for a little visit before New Year's.
You and Kobe?
Yeah.
Good times. Is it true? Is it true that you see us when we're sleeping?
Yeah.
You know if we've been bad or good?
Yeah.
Because I got cash. I mean, right now I only see a few fives, but I got a card I could get to the ATM.
Wouldn't look right, Scott.
All right.
I understand.
Let me close with this, Santa, because I'm kind of a weather dork. They make fun of me. I like White Christmas. It's great, but this year it's going to be insanely warm.
Oh, yeah.
I imagine, is it tough to land? Is there a pro to that? Is it helpful?
Well, actually, Scott, you know, when it's warm or I've got a tailwind, I make better time.
Understood.
Yeah.
Understood.
Helps out.
Songs kind of get thrown off a little bit. Warm Christmas. I'm dreaming of a warm Christmas. That works fine too. Santa, it's a treat, and talk to my folks afterwards, because if I got some cash just to make sure if it's necessary. All right? You be well. Travel safe.
Thank you so much.
Merry Christmas.
Nice to be here.
Santa Claus, ladies and gentlemen.
One big thing.
I can be accused of many things. Some of them I'm actually guilty of. Yes, I tend to get emotional about topics bordering sometimes on being a little maudlin this time of year. I don't apologize for being thankful and reflective. It happens every year. I will always vocalize how thankful I am, how appreciative I am of the things in my life. This show, for instance, we have been on the receiving end of so much love from a lot of you, and we owe you. I meant what I said last week about kindness, too. I encourage everyone sincerely to do that this holiday season, but I also have a little room in my heart